There's a place in the far north where time stands still, where the sun disappears for months, and where death of all things is forbidden. Welcome to Longyearbyen, the only town on Earth where it's illegal to die. But why? What secret lies buried beneath the ice? Located on the remote Norwegian archipelago of Svalbard, just 650 miles from the North Pole, Longyearbyen is one of the northernmost inhabited places on Earth. Here, the winters last for months, temperatures plunge below -40 degrees Celsius, and the ground remains frozen year-round, a phenomenon known as permafrost. It's quiet, peaceful, surreal. But something strange happens in this frozen paradise. Something that scientists and even the government couldn't ignore. In the early 1900s, a deadly flu outbreak swept through Longyearbyen. Dozens of people were buried in the local cemetery, tucked just outside the town. But decades later, something chilling was discovered. When researchers exhumed the graves, they found the bodies perfectly preserved, untouched by decay. Even traces of the deadly flu virus were still present. The permafrost had essentially frozen the dead in time. And that's when authorities realized, if another deadly disease was buried here, it could stay infectious for centuries. To prevent a potential outbreak from preserved pathogens, or other future risks, the government passed an extraordinary law. You're not allowed to die in Longyearbyen. If you become terminally ill, you're flown to mainland Norway. If you're elderly and your health is declining, you're asked to relocate. Even funerals happen elsewhere. The town's cemetery, once in use, has been closed for decades. It's not a law with fines or arrests, but rather a policy built out of necessity and nature's strange rules. Despite its eerie law, Longyearbyen is a thriving, if tiny, community of around 2,000 residents. It has restaurants, schools, bars, even a university. But it's also a place where you're not allowed to be born or die. There's no hospital, no maternity ward, and medical emergencies require a flight to the mainland. Life here is about survival, about simplicity, about coexistence with nature's harshest conditions. And death, that belongs somewhere else. Permafrost isn't just frozen dirt. It's a time capsule, locking away everything from ancient bacteria to woolly mammoth bones. And scientists worry. As the Arctic warms due to climate change, some of what's been frozen for centuries may begin to thaw, including ancient viruses no human has ever encountered. Places like Longyearbyen offer a chilling glimpse into a future where frozen death might not stay frozen forever. In a world where death is inevitable, there's still a place that says, "Not here." Not because they deny it, but because they understand just how dangerous death can be when it refuses to stay buried. Longyearbyen isn't just a town at the edge of the earth. It's a reminder that even in death, the cold remembers. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more haunting science, forgotten places, and stories the world forgot.